The best way you can support me is with a simple subscribe. Subscribe to my channel for more content like this.
Today we just gonna keep it 100. I'm not doing no more free headaches. I mean, anybody looking for me that want to do business with me, it's gonna cost you. And just for the record, with Kodak Black, I never took a dime from that kid. He never gave me a penny. All I did was went in my pocket and spent money. I gave him advice, whether he listened or not, that's on him. That's his business. I flew him and his homeboys out. I went to the government, got him cleared. And I told him, I said, man, you got this attorney that's a crook. I mean, Rick Ross talking about him, you need to check him. You know, he said, well, big dog, get my paperwork. And he said, call him. I called him, he never called me back. I said, man, how am I gonna help you if your attorney don't want to show me the paperwork? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. His criminal attorney ended up being 100. But a lot of these guys in this music industry, they say they want help, but they really don't. A lot of these guys be throwing up 50, 100 racks on social media and talk about the community. But when I give from my heart. I don't ask nobody for nothing. The real Kodak story should be how much have Theodore Sattermeyer made off of him for the last couple of years.
All right, Mr. Taliaferro TV, those were the words from Master P. Let's continue on what Master P said via caption on social media. He said the real story is how much money does Theo make off Kodak Black? For the record, I met Kodak Black through Charlemagne. I did not look for him for any business endeavors. Kodak reached out to me directly for help. A lot of people told me not to get involved with him, but I'm about helping the next generation. I looked at him as a misunderstood. I treated him like a son. I never asked him for a dime. I never took any money from him. I only went into my pocket and spent money. I paid for plane tickets for him and his guys. I'll get to that more later. I went to the government to get him cleared. My intention was to help build a positive image from the perception that he had out there already. I realized that his lawyers do not want him to learn the music business. They would rather keep him ignorant so that they can keep taking advantage of him. And they especially don't want someone like me around him because they know I'm going to keep it 100. Kodak asked me to manage him, and the first thing I told him was we had to get all the contracts so that we could audit them. That's just business one-on-one. Kodak asked me to call his entertainment lawyer, Mr. Theo, but he did not return my phone call for over 30 days, and he never sent any paperwork, which is a red flag. Kodak doesn't even know this guy, how much he's actually paying this guy, and I told Kodak I can no longer do business for you. I'm not making any money off you this way. It's just a headache. After this experience, I'm not doing anything for anyone else for free. So moving forward, anybody that reaches out to me for business, it's going to cost. I have no more time to waste. I'm a businessman. People are going to pay me for my time. That's just like any other professional. I don't mind helping my people and giving back because that's what I love to do. But if anybody on social media throwing up money and they're committing to helping their community, they should also pay for it out of the pocket if that is what they genuinely want to do. I am not God. I realize that I can only help people that truly want to be helped. All right, where is this coming from? For those who don't know, Kodak Black has been on Instagram Live as of late a lot. And he's just been straight shooting from the mouth, right? He's been talking about different artists. He called, what'd he say about Lil Uzi? Lil Uzi. He digging the booty and Lil Yachty is garbage. You know, his content, Yachty's a garbage rapper. That's what pretty much Kodak has been doing. He's been saying anything that's on his mind. I think he's using Instagram Live the wrong ways. I get it, you want to talk to your fans, but every time it gets on, it's starting to become one of these situations where the point of his Instagram Lives is to talk about somebody else, not any music, to talk about other people, right? And he's getting baited in into the commenters' questions, and they're getting him to do just exactly what they want. It's puppet talk, right? So he said on his Instagram Live something about Master P. He was like, Master P thought I was a fool. He pretty much was trying to charge me for his help. And pretty much Kodak was like, I got respect for Master P, but I can't work with him on a business front. What Kodak failed to say, and by the way, I'm somebody of the mindset, I said this in my last video, I think Kodak might be popping them pills or he might be on that lane a little too much right now. I know he's at home a lot, not doing a ton of shows. And I think he's starting to dip off in them drugs just by his tone, his voice. It just sounds a little off, man. And again, I pray that he gets the help that he deserves. It just feels off. It kind of has a Soulja Boy type feel to it, right? That's where it could go back in November where Soulja Boy started popping off at the mouth again at everybody, remember? We covered that a lot. Anyways, Master P, for those who don't know the situation, have been helping Kodak out a little bit after the Breakfast Club interview about a year ago when Kodak got out of jail. It was a few months ago, actually. When Kodak got out of jail, he did an interview with Breakfast Club. He had the ski mask on, and the Breakfast Club recommended, I believe it was Angela Yee, I think Master P would be good for you. And I thought that too. I came and did content about it. I was like, you know what? Master P, Kodak Black, that sounds good. One person I know in rap that has garnished the respect of pretty much most of his peers. I mean, you could make a case who has more respect than this guy. Master P has been respected over decades. The meme online is he's the only guy to ever do it all three ways. All nigga ways to get famous, bruh. He hooped, he sold drugs, and he was a rapper, right? He got it in a multitude of ways, and he has just been somebody that rappers and pretty much everybody respects. And Kodak left out one little small caveat. He didn't say that he was asking Master P to be his manager. Oh, it's okay for you to pay your attorneys, Kodak Black. And I'm just going by what Master P said. It was okay for you to pay your attorneys. It was okay for you to pay your other managers of other colors. But when it's time to pay a brother, one of your own, you want him to do it for free. That's a problem that we always see in our black community. That's why a lot of us believe a lot of black businesses can't prosper, because we don't want to support our own. We'd rather give the money to the white man, right? And that is something that Master P, I'm not going to lie, he said it as nice as possible in his video and the Instagram caption. You know he's pissed about it. If you're listening to what he's saying, he's like, look, I did all this. I gave all this time for somebody like Kodak, who Breakfast Club linked us up. Charlamagne put them together and said, man, I think you'd be good for Kodak Black to help him out a little bit, be a mentor. And Master P then flew Kodak back out to help him out with an event. But let's make this clear. Master P could have got other people to come to his event in Louisiana. He wanted Kodak out there to talk to him, to help mentor him. And then I believe from there, that's when Kodak asked him to kind of take over his lawyers from like a managing type thing. And that's when Master P was like, look, bro, I can only give you so much free help. Your lawyer ain't sent me the paperwork. That's a red flag in itself. I can't just sit here and do this for you, Kodak, for nothing. I got to get some bread out of this. You taking up a lot of my time. Master P said, look, people around me told me not to get involved. Kodak Black was messy. And he was like, I went against that because I really thought I could help this young brother. And then what happened was Kodak wanted more than just a little bit of mentorship, a little bit of a phone call every now and then. Kodak really wanted him to take over some shit. Kodak ain't want to pay P. That's what this came down to. And I'm pretty sure Master P hadn't dealt with an artist who's already off the ground. Most of Master P's artists are No Limit, are up and coming guys. To work with somebody like a Kodak Black, he's already established in the streets. Master P's like, damn, bro, this is a lot. I'm not dealing with just my local artists. This is a lot to get you off the ground. I'm gonna need a paycheck at some point. I just can't do this for free. He's a business man, and I think this is probably a misunderstanding, and I'm leaning towards it's probably a misunderstanding on Kodak's side. Again, reading Master P's comments and looking at his video, it seems as if though he said something that he could have took it back in the day and said in a mean way and threatened Kodak, because Kodak really did try to come for Master P's character. I don't know what's gotten into him. You don't say no shit like that when you telling half the truth. Again, I don't like choosing sides, but I will say Master P's track record of being a stand-up guy over years has been enough for me to believe where he's coming from in this. I want your opinions on this. Kodak Black claims Master P was trying to take money from him, but Kodak Black failed to tell his Instagram live, that's usually jumping, that he wanted Master P to essentially manage him. And Master P was like, look, I tried to get the paperwork, but your lawyers wouldn't send it over. That's a red flag. They're probably trying to steal from you. It's not my fault, and I just can't continue to work for free. Messy situation all around. Could have been avoided if Kodak wouldn't have got on social media and started talking crazy on Instagram Live. I don't know when do we get to the point where street dudes air out their information and their business on IG Live now. that would go against the code, but whatever. Talk to me in the comment box below. Subscribe to my channel. Give me your opinion on this situation. I'm out. What's up, everybody? I'm the world famous Mr. TALIAFERRO. You've heard of me, right?
My boy Alfred.
Yeah.
What's going on?
itsmrtaliaferro.com.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
I'm hitting this thing. How do I hit this thing now? I try. I ain't really that good. Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Mr. Yeah. itsmrtaliaferro.com. It's official.
It's my favorite time of the year. It's Madden and NBA 2K season. And this time around, I got you covered as I grow my Twitch account from the ground up.
Bruh.
You have the opportunity to not only help, but you can win in the process. All you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube and my Twitch accounts and follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at itsmrtaliaferro. You'll be eligible to win a free copy of Madden on its release date and NBA 2K on its release date as well. Yes, I'm just giving away free copies of both of the games, no strings attached. When I buy the game, I'll give you a free copy of the game. All you have to do is follow these simple rules and you'll be eligible to win a free copy of Madden 18 and NBA 2K18. Get to it.